Okay, so welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Excel formulas to manipulate your data. So now you have your data like this. They are already stored in a Microsoft Excel worksheet like this, and you have stored it somewhere. But how you want to manipulate it to get maybe the sum, the minimum, the maximum, and so many other statistics. So one of the best use of the Microsoft Excel is that you can manipulate data with formulas. So instead of working manually with your hand or calculators, you can manipulate your data using the Excel functions, formulas, or the formulas which you can just enter yourself directly. So look at this. We have this data here. It's the name of the person and the bill. So probably you want to get the sum of the bills. It's the sum of the bills. So right here, you want to get the sum of all these bills. You see? So on the Microsoft Excel, we have the formulas and we have the functions, the built-in functions, which you can use to write the formulas. So all formulas in Microsoft Excel, they start with equal sign. So we say equal, and then if you want to get the sum, it means you write sum, and then you open the bracket. You see, it gives you the syntax or the format that if you want to use a sum, you say sum, and then you have number one and number two. So I will say sum, and then I will choose the range. Where do I want to get this summation from? So I will say maybe from this cell, and then put a colon, and then to this cell right here. And then I close the bracket. So I say sum and then choose the starting cell. So it is B3. And then the last cell should be B7. You see? So if I click here, enter, I will get the sum. So this is a summation from this to this. And let me call this a total, like this. So you see, it's very easy. I will repeat again. Easy to get a total sum, just put is equal to, and then you write sum, right, like that. And then on the brackets, you select the range. So you select the starting cell, it means from here, then put a colon, and then click the last cell, like this. And then finish up with the brackets, then click enter. So you'll get the sum. So that's the built-in function, But you can also use a user-defined formula to get the sum. So to get the same summation, you can also use the user-defined. So I can say is equal to, and I know I want to get the sum of this cell, which is B3, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So what I say is that I say is equal to, and then I say take B3, then plus this one, B4, then plus this one. This is B5, then plus, this is B6, then plus, this is B7. So if I click enter, I'll get the same result. So this one is a built-in function. You can see it here. It's a built-in function, but this one is a user-defined formula. But all of them, they give the same result. Yeah. Okay, so that was for the total. But we have so many statistics which you can compute. For example, you might want to get the average. For example, you want to get the average bill per person. So the average, of course, the average you can get by inserting a formula here. Always we start with the equal sign, so equal, and then you say average. Average. So we have different kinds of average, but I'm interested with this one. So it's average, and then I say a starting point is here. This is a starting cell. Same procedure, put the colon and then select the last person. So the first person is B3 and the last person is B7. And then I put brackets and then I click enter. So you see the average bill per person is this one. So if we want to do this, this is using the built-in function. So you can also use the user-defined function. So ideally, using the user-defined function, you could say is equal to, how do we get average? It means we take the summation divided by the number of objects. So I can say the summation was this one, where we took B3 plus up to B7. So I can say if I want to get average using user-defined function, it means I take the sum and then I divide by the total number of observations, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I divide by 5. Then if I click enter, you see I'm getting the same result. So this is this is built-in function, and this is a user-defined formula. So that's how you can get the average. You're probably interested to see what's the maximum bill. You see, what's the maximum bill? So we have John, Mary, Juma, Bon, Janet. So you see, among them, what's the maximum bill? So you just say it's equal to, and then you say maximum. So the moment you start, Excel will give you the full name. The moment you start typing, it will give the full name of the formula. So I will click max, and then want to get the maximum bill from this cell. I put a colon up to this cell. So I click enter, and then I will get the maximum bill, or the highest bill was 8,900. That's how you can get a maximum value. You can also get the minimum value using the same procedure. So minimum, I will type here is equal to, and then say min for minimum. So I'll get here minimum, and then I will specify I want the minimum value between this cell, and then put a colon up to this cell. And then I say enter. So I'll get the minimum value was 1,000. There are a lot of statistics, for example, standard deviation, whatever. If you want to get any statistics, you can get directly using these formulas. So maybe I want to get a standard deviation, for example. Standard deviation. So I'll just click here is equal to, and then click STD, which is a short for standard deviation. So there is a standard deviation for population and the sample here. So it depends on the one you want. Let me use for sample. Yeah, this one. I'll need to specify the starting cell and then colon, and then specify the ending cell. Yeah, right here. And then I click enter. So I'll get the standard deviation right away. So there are so many functions here. For example, if I want to get the variance, because I want to type it here, I'll put it here, variance. And then to get the variance, I'll say is equal to, and then start typing the variance. You see, so if you start typing, the Excel will give the suggestion, and if you read it, it will tell you that this one will calculate the variance based on the entire population. But if you use this one, it will estimate the variance based on the sample. So maybe I want to use this one. So I will select the starting cell. I'll put a colon. I will also select the ending cell, and then close the bracket and click enter. So it will give me the variance which is this one. Okay, so there are so many formulas which you can calculate, so many statistics, almost all statistics you can get here on the Excel. But we also have the auto. Auto, if you look here, there is this auto sum. So you can just get them automatically. For example, if I want to get the auto sum, just click like this, and then specify that I want from this cell, and then put a colon up to the cell, for example. So it's another option to get the same statistics we are doing right there. So you can select from these options here on the menu. Okay, so after this, then I have to save my sheet just to update my information. So I just click the shortcut for save here, and my file will be saved for later use. Okay, so thank you. And